So the Also Arts Law Conference is coming. As a matter of fact, it's happening on Saturday. To give us more details, first of all, let's say hello to filmmaker Maxwell McGuire, who joins us on the show. Nice to see you here.
Thanks for having us.
And of course, Byron Pascoe is joining us as well, an entertainment lawyer with Edwards PC Creative Law. Byron, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Good. Now, Edwards PC hasn't been around for too long, has it?
About 5 years or so.
5 years.
I joined about 4 years ago. We're actually your neighbors here in Westboro.
Yeah, you're just down the street from Rogers TV.
That's right.
Okay, what does it mean to be an entertainment lawyer?
Sure. So it means that we work with artists, namely musicians, filmmakers, creative businesses, from game companies to photography companies, helping them with their entertainment legal specific needs.
Okay, so entertainment law, how long has it been around for at this point? Because it sounds like a bit of a niche.
Well, it's definitely a niche. William Shakespeare may have had an entertainment lawyer to, perhaps ensure that the rights between him regarding his works and the theater, were all clear. Mm-hmm. So the concept of helping artists in a legal concept has been around for a long time. It's definitely a niche area, specifically here in Ottawa. It's more of there are many more entertainment lawyers in Toronto than there are here in Ottawa.
Okay. So, Maxwell, filmmaker, TV, movies, all kinds of stuff. How long have you been in the arts world, the entertainment world?
It's the biggest question is, when do you turn professional? I did it for free for a decade before somebody finally decided to pay me.
Yeah.
And so that was on my first movie out in 2011 in Vancouver. It was a road trip from Vancouver to Mexico, and it was called Foreverland. And I was lucky enough to have a couple Oscar nominees in the film. So
wow.
It was a real jump from a local $5,000 film to a national theatrical film.
That's pretty cool. So you are one of the panelists as well?
I am. I'm a panelist and a board member with Byron.
Okay, so obviously you see great importance in what's happening on Saturday.
Absolutely. It was one of those things as an artist, when you're an amateur, you don't necessarily worry about contracts or getting the rights or, am I allowed to put this painting in the background of my shot? And there's a whole bunch of implications that you need to consider when you're going professional. And
totally. Okay, so also stands for something. What does it stand for?
Yeah, it stands for Artists Legal Services Ottawa. And it's a group of volunteer lawyers and artists who help the artistic community here in the National Capital Region, help them access legal information that's relevant to their art.
Okay, so Byron, would you like to let me know what's happening? Because this event is taking place at Arts Court on Saturday.
That's
so
right.
What exactly are people doing at this? What's the whole mandate? What's the point to this?
Sure. Well, the point really is to bring the artistic community together to give them a lot of great legal information that relates specifically to their art. So the event starts at 10 a.m. Mm-hmm. We have a keynote speaker shortly thereafterwards, Penny McCann, who's the outgoing director of Saw Video and also a media artist. And then we shortly thereafter jump into some sessions specifically about tax, labor and employment, and succession planning.
Okay, so it's a full day?
It's a full day from 10 until 6.
Pretty important stuff, too.
But on top of what Byron also mentioned, we go to a lunch, and your ticket price includes your lunch, but all the artists, all the lawyers will be sitting amongst the attendees, and it's kind of an informal discussion where you might be able to ask specific questions that you might not ask in the panel.
Okay. So, yeah.
And then after that, there are 3 streams of content, one on fine arts, so people who do visual arts or people who do sculpture, that sort of thing, fine arts. We have a music law session, and then we also have a media arts section. So there's an hour and a half of 3 different streams: fine arts, media arts, music arts.
Okay. And on those panels, I'm going to interrupt him again because we've got so much we want to share, Dylan.
Yeah, that's good.
At the end of the day, on the music panel, we have Juno winning artist Kelly Lee Evans. On the art panel, we have Komi Olaf, a local spoken word and visual artist, and then I am. Yeah. Sadly, those all the attendees have to deal with me on the film panel.
But that's good, though, Maxwell. So I want to ask you, what are you bringing to the table then as a panelist?
I think I try to make it relatable from an artist's point of view. Things that I might have missed, things that I wish I knew, things and mistakes that, a contract might have helped me avoid.
Yeah. I know Maxwell pointed out some of the legal concerns that artists have. What are some of the others that you can highlight?
Sure. So my entertainment law practice is very transactional, meaning I spend my days reviewing agreements and writing agreements that people want other people to sign. So contracts is kind of a common part of my life with artists, and oftentimes they sign a contract because they're very excited to get one offered and don't understand what's in the agreement. They don't ask for help. They may think that what they were told by someone is what's actually in the agreement, which is usually not the case. So attending a conference like this, where we're talking about specific legal issues that are in contracts, it helps people to identify red flags. So when, maybe in a month or in a year from now, they're given an agreement to sign, they may recognize, oh, here are some things that they were talking about at that legal conference that I should, ask the person for more information about, or maybe I should ask another professional, or maybe ask a lawyer.
Okay.
So it's really about helping people to identify red flags in agreements. That's something that's...
Yeah, no, very important stuff. So Maxwell, obviously different genres are coming together, different walks of life when it comes to artists, entertainment. Is it very beneficial to have all these different types in one room to learn this?
Of course. Even in your green room, I met Scott from the Peptides. And the idea that local artists or near professionals or professionals get to mingle, you never know where you're going to cross-collaborate, where you can... review
it's also a good
work.
networking event.
Yeah, it's amazing network. I mean, he gave me his card, and if we need music like his in the movie, I'd happily put it in.
That's wonderful. And of course, Byron will allow that through a contract.
Right.
Possibly.
If the clauses are correct.
Yeah. So about 45 seconds left, Byron. Just give us the details one more time on how people can register and the cost.
For sure. So the ticket price is $25. We've been putting on events for the last 5 years. They've been free, kind of one-off events, but this is a full day, includes lunch. It's $25. People can buy tickets online by going to artslawottawa.ca. Tickets are also available to buy at the box office when you arrive. It's at Arts Court, 2 Daly Avenue. It's going to be a fun, exciting day full of information and lunch and a reception at the end, too.
Yeah, lots of great people to meet.
Yeah.
All right, Maxwell McGuire, filmmaker, thank you. Byron Pascoe, entertainment lawyer, we appreciate you. First time I've ever met an entertainment lawyer. I feel like I might need your services. Thank you. Some amazing fashion is coming up next right here on Daytime Ottawa. Please don't go anywhere.